Hello everyone, Dal here. I've never done this kind of video before, breaking down or saying my thoughts about an anime or something like that. But I may as well just start it with Attack on Titan because the amount I talk about on Twitter, which some of you guys may have seen, for example, this episode was just too much. I can't just try and post it all in Twitter parts and whatnot. I may as well just start doing these. That's probably the best way. I thinking I could do reactions, like actual reactions on Twitch when I sort out possible VTuber stuff. Regardless, yeah, this was something. This episode might have been my favorite of the season so far. Like, I don't know how they seem to top it every single time, but they seem to do so. Um, I haven't really got this structured or like a script, which if I carry on doing this, that's probably stuff I'll continue to do or like actually do going onwards. But I mean, first things first, the animation in this episode was insane. At the start with the Jaw Titan, there was a bit like a couple of parts that were a bit questionable, like with the scouts. But I can see why towards the end because we got a lot more drawn sections. Like the fight between Piek and some of the scouts. The damn quality on the animation here is just it's insane. We're actually getting drawn scenes, which is something I'm really glad about. I don't hate on the CGI that Mappa does or anything like that, but to actually see that we are getting drawn scenes more often is definitely something which I do like to see. Um, yeah, I'm glad there's more time being spent on things like that. Another instance, Armin and his colossal titan. That was that was something. Yeah, because this is the first time we've actually seen Armin give or transform into a titan. We've seen that he's had it since season three. Was it? It was part two. Yeah, it was part two, but like towards the middle of part two, before they started doing Grisha's backstory things. Um, but yeah, seeing his transformation was actually insane. Let alone how it looks. I never expected his colossal titan. Like I've seen the picture of his face. I never saw the body or anything like that. But even the face looks different from what I've seen before. And this looks insane. It looks amazing. Armin's Armin's Titan might be my favorite look of a Titan so far. I can't lie. Like from the arms having like bone sort of structures and the ribs showing, and then when we get to the face, this looks way different than Bertholt's. It's just oh, the crispness of this man's Titan form. That's one time, and the fact this Armin, I feel like he's changed. Well, I mean that's obvious. It's been 4 years. We know what's been happening, and Eren's been telling the scouts and people of Paradise Island what's been going on. But Armin just he seems like a different person now. The fact he knew he still did what he had to do, in which carried on killing all these people. If we got told that Armin, like a season ago, right, if we got told that Armin was about to kill hundreds of civilians and then create and come up with a plan, which we'll go into that plan later, create and come up with a plan which will include to the mass murder of more civilians. nah, nah, you wouldn't have thought it. Going onto the plan itself, I I was actually I didn't expect Hanji to come in with the Zeppelin. That was totally unexpected. And that was cool. And as you can see here, we have a Mali soldier or someone of the sorts, because definitely not someone from the island. Um, just from the uniform alone, you could tell. But yeah, I remember Willie in the last episode before Homie got eaten, at the very beginning, I remember he was talking to Magath, talking about how that we're gonna have conspirators working with the scouts, which I never really considered would have come this far already. where you have a whole Don flying a Zeppelin for them. I still don't know the reason, or we still don't know the reason as to why they're flying this Zeppelin, what the purpose is. The fact that they lined up these lights, I'm guessing, has something to do with, like, the line that it's going to be going down. Maybe scouts are going to be dropping out there. I don't know. I really don't know. But further with the plan, so this whole time I've been having a slight feeling that Zeke is working with the scouts in some sort of way. And this episode is kind of proving that more. For example, right here, when he first appears, right, he's saying come out, Levi, you're running out of time, aren't you? Question is, why would Zeke know that he's running out of time? Levi obviously is timing the fact that the Zeppelin was going to come in soon, so they needed to get rid of the Titans quick enough so that the Zeppelin would have their clear flight and all sorts. But the fact that Zeke knew that is giving me the thoughts that, you know, he might be in the plan involved somewhat. And then, going onwards, he gets quote-unquote killed extremely quickly. Like, we know this is the Beast Titan that cleared out all the scouts in Season 3 Part 2 with his good old rock throwing technique. But in the matter of seconds, this man was beat. I know Levi's a different breed now. He's had 4 years to progress even further. He's always been a different breed. But this is just otherworldly. And is Levi dead now? Like, did he just suicide bomb? I don't know. We need to see more of what's gonna go happen there. But yeah, that's why I feel like Zeke must be working with the scouts in some way. Because even with the last episode, Zeke was, before Piek and Galliard got taken down into the mine or the well thing, or maybe that was the episode even before that, I can't remember. Before they got taken down in there, Zeke was taken away to make sure they were split apart. But wouldn't it just be easier to trap them all down in the same place? So yeah, I feel like maybe that was him going away to just get the intel on what's going on with the plan, and then go off, do something. Now let's go on to EREN. The main man, EREN, and his Thanos Infinity Stone collecting mindset. So yeah, he's been holding Warhammer Titan this whole time, just chilling, trying to eat him or eat her. Yeah, tried biting already, and broke his stuff. But I find the fact that this man was, so he was talking about how she's ran out of all of her strength, otherwise she would have killed him just then. And he literally says, but me though, I'm built different. I'm built different. I can hop out of my Titan form and jump straight back in without any issue. Like, this this EREN is a different person. The fact he can just hop in and out of his Titan form that quickly, it feels weird seeing two attack Titans on screen at the same time. But hey, he is built different. He's built different. He's not lying there. Now, the whole fight sequence between EREN and the Jaw Titan, I did like it. I did like it a lot. Granted, CGI, but even so, again, I haven't got an issue with their CGI much, because we've seen much worse in other animes and in Attack on Titan. But yeah, Mappa's doing well. Plus, they're mixing it a lot with drawn scenes. Like, I'm pretty sure was that drawn? Either that or their model looked that good to look drawn. Because I'm pretty sure when he bit off his hand, then it looked. Hold on. Yeah, that's a drawn scene right there. So yeah, we've been getting a good amount of drawn in this one, as I was mentioning earlier, which I'm glad. The fact this man just blocked his attack using the Warhammer Titan. Mikasa coming in as always, you know. Piek, she got messed. I feel sorry for her because because you're with the Marleys, it's gotta happen, you know. You can't really help what's coming to you, but at the same time, damn, she didn't have to get messed up that badly. It was unfortunate to see that. And now this sequence right here, bro, where Galliard is about to go and stop that Zeppelin. Mikasa has to intercept. he falls, and then you got homie like Eren just staring at this man, says, "I like your cut, G," grabs him and yeets him across. Not only doing that, but then proceeding to rip this man's limbs, or going limb by limb, just tearing them off. And obviously, again, drawn scene. But obviously going back, I keep wanting to say drawn scene, because seeing this season we've had so much Titan CGI, but seeing all this drawn scenery is making me feel, are they like saving most of their drawn stuff towards the latest half of the season where stuff is getting better? Because they just seem to be getting better and better with each episode goes by of this season. I can't. But anyway, as I was trying to say, Eren really saw Jaw Titan's power. He was like, okay, that's a cool power you got there. You know, you got a strong jaw, you got a strong mouth. Let me go ahead and use that to crush the Warhammer Titan and get that blood and get the Titan. I wasn't expecting for this to actually work. Like, I would have thought, oh, maybe another Titan comes in, stops this man or something. But no, he actually just got it like that. And the Warhammer Titan was so hyped up to be a big Titan, or the strongest Titan. I want to know whether that was just part of Willie's whole, or the Tiber family thing, with when he mentioned that there's been lies being told, and maybe it isn't the strongest Titan, but its power seems strong. I purely think it's because she was connected via Ethernet cable and not Bluetooth or something, because yeah, when she got disconnected, it was distraught. Yeah, Eren just caving this man's skull in, just going past the fact that he now has the Warhammer Titan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure next episode we're gonna see what it looks like, which I'm really curious to see, because yeah, his next transformation has to have it included. And now this man has 3 Titans stacked. He has 3 of the Infinity Stones. This isn't fair. But at the same time, it's my man Eren. I'm rooting for him, of course. So I'm not really bothered by any means. Reiner though, I do feel for Reiner, especially towards the end, because like this man. Let's not even get into that part for a sec. So this man he's sick of it. He wants to die. He wants to be rid of it and just finish off this life. But he keeps getting brought back in again and again. And even as these guys are calling him, he's just like, can you not just let me die already? Because he's sick of it. Aaron's about to get a 4th Titan there if it wasn't for Reiner. But this man's Titan form, I don't know whether he's unlocked his power or something, but look at this. Look at this. He's built like a Guyver suit. And his face, and you can actually see his pupils. I didn't even notice that the first time I watched this. It's this episode was insane. It actually brought me to make a breakdown video. I never thought I'd ever do that, and there's probably more stuff I've missed out throughout the episode. To mention, I mean, like Gabby is progressing to be like Eren, in the fact of she saw the whole thing of her friends being killed, and now she's, going on that hunt to kill the oppressor, quote unquote. But yeah, rest in peace to Sophia and Udo. I mean, Sophia, she didn't really speak much, so I've not got much connection to her. Udo, he was alright, I don't know if he deserved to die. I wouldn't say any of them did, but it's gotta happen, man. It's part of the Scouts, part of Paradise. That's just how we roll. So yeah, that's kind of all I've got for this episode. This video, I should say. Episode got me that much, that hyped and that questionable over things. But damn, if there's enough likes on this and enough people watching this, I will continue doing these gladly, because it will help me from spamming my Twitter feed. So there's that. But oh my, this Attack on Titan, the final season. If you have not watched Attack on Titan yet, please watch it. That is all I have to say. Mappa, you are doing amazing. no matter what other people are saying, you're doing amazing. And yeah, watch Attack on Titan. That's it from me. In a bit.